Well guys, today we're filming this weird doll-like thing. I don't know what you want to call it. If you want to see how I got this look, please keep watching. Learn from my mistakes. Don't put this stuff in your mouth. I think it stains your teeth.
Update, it does not stain your teeth. I wanted to choose a lighter foundation shade. Turns out I'm just a lot paler than I thought I was. It is Revlon Color Stay in the shade 110. Using a moist beauty sponge, I'm applying the foundation all over my face and including my lips. And now picking up NYX Cosmetics Matte Bronzer, I am going to apply this with a IT Cosmetics shadow brush, and I'm wanting to give the illusion of a rounder cheek, so I'm adding shadow to make that look a little bit rounded and more full. And I am applying this more of a messy way because I know that I can just blend it out or remove it. So this is me just building that actual shape, and I can define it in a little while. It's just a rough draft, if you will. I also wanted the cheekbones to appear a little higher up, so that is why I took the contour or shadow a little higher. Now using Eco Tools, I believe it's a blush brush. I could be wrong. I will link it down below. And I'm just going to blend that shadowed contour situation out. The blending is a must, but if you choose not to do the shading step of this look, it's not going to ruin the look. It just gives it more depth. I really felt like this look needed a button nose type of contoured look. So that's what I'm going to do here. I'm just going to create lines on my nose to make it appear smaller, and then adding a circled effect at the tip of the nose. So taking the product on the sides of the nostril just to push the nose in so it's not as wide. And now I'm rounding out the tip of the nose. When you're doing this, just imagine drawing a circle on your nose. So now I want the tip of the nose to appear a little bit more pushed up. So I'm adding a shadow to the bridge of my nose to make that circle that we just created pop out more. Using the Eco Tools brush, I am just buffing out any hard lines. And the worst thing you can do blending wise is blend too much and you have to add more. No need to be scared of blending. Here I just thought I wanted it to be a little bit more of an intense circle. So I'm just going in and making it more round. And always blending after. Using the Jaclyn Hill and Becca Cosmetics collab, I am going to just go in and pick up Champagne Pop and apply it to the tip of my nose and then the bridge of my nose. But then I decided I wanted to do something else to the bridge of my nose. So picking up this Urban Decay brush and some setting powder, I am just going to bake the center of the bridge because I just wanted it to be a little bit cleaner. Nye setting powder in the cap, and using my dampened sponge, I'm just going to up that shadow that we created. Cleaning off the nose, picking up the same palette, and then into this beautiful satin rose color, I'm just going to apply that to the apples of my cheeks. I got a little carried away because it was real intense and it really started hurting my heart because it was something else. And so that's what's happening here. Just real heavy handed on your blush, because that is the creepiest part about dolls. It's not, but it is pretty scary looking on real people. The blush a little farther back than I wanted, and so I was just kind of dusting some of it off with my fingers, and then My nightmare happened. I accidentally left a pan of shadow that happened to be blackout and it got on my blending brush. So now I am fixing it by applying more foundation on top of it. I tried removing it with a makeup wipe. That wasn't working. So I got creative. Using NYX Cosmetics Jumbo Crayon Pencil, I believe, in the shade Milk, I'm going to apply that under my eyelid to create a larger eyeball. And also, this is going to help me cover up my lashes. That way they look white. And I am putting this in the waterline as well. And you can customize this by maybe not going as far down as I went, because I got a little OCD crazy and I just got crazy, basically. I really wanted it to be perfect, and then I just kept going and going and going, and then I just went with it. Don't get me wrong, I still really like the outcome. And I'm pulling the corner up just a little higher because I know that I want the lashes to sit higher up than my natural lashes. So I'm not exactly sure what this pencil is called, but I will leave a link, the description bar down below. And with this pencil, I'm using it to be more detailed, the white in the inner corner of the eye, and just creating that really sharp circle. And of course, wanting to set that cream color that we just placed under the eye, I'm using a white eyeshadow and the Urban Decay Basics brush, I believe. Not sure, I'll link it below. The reason I'm doing this step is so that doesn't move and also crease. Just an angled liner brush and the Urban Decay's Naked Basics. Picking up the black shade in the palette, I am just going to outline as if it was the lash line. And wanting to create a triangular shape as if it was your tear duct in the inner corner of the eye, I do flip the brush so the point is facing more down, so I can just drag the brush up. This doesn't have to be perfect because you are going to be putting blood there. Using Urban Decay's eyeshadow primer, placing this on the lid and then buff it out with your dampened beauty sponge. I do recommend doing this step first, but I just kind of went all over the map when I get a little creative. Using an IT Cosmetics shadow brush and Ben Nye's translucent setting powder, I am just going to buff this all over the lid. And then just filling in the gaps. Using this fancy liner, I am filling in the upper lash line. Taking the white pencil, I am going in and making that tear duct area a little larger. Using NYX Cosmetics Micro Brow in shade Taupe, I am just filling in the brows, but I am elongating the tip of the brow just so it will kind of fit with my eye shape that I've created. Just combing through the brows and then adding a brow gel, which is Anastasia Beverly Hills Clear Brow Gel. I popped on some mascara from Benefit, and it is Roller Lash, my favorite, and then popping on some Eylure Lashes, and I totally forgot the style name. I'm so mad, but I will put that in the description bar below. And these are Ardell Wispies, and I flip them upside down so it will look like bottom lashes. And using Ardell individual lashes, I am placing the long ones on the corner of the eye, and then short ones towards the inner corner of the eye, and then a medium one right next to the lashes on the bottom. And using my black liner, I'm just going to rub that on lash band. That way I can kind of conceal that it's lashes. Going in with Urban Decay's lipstick in the shade FBomb, I am creating more of a heart shaped on the the upper lip, and then I'm going to go a little farther on the bottom outer corners just so it is more plump. The bottom lip is more plump. I picked up some blood gel from Party City. I believe any Halloween store will have it. And this handy dandy applicator, which is called a Q-tip. And I am just dripping that. I do place it on the inner corner of my eye and then allow gravity to work. It's magic. This is where the fun part comes in because you can do a little bit of blood or, a lot more blood. I chose to add some more to my lip. That way it looked kind of like maybe I attacked somebody.
So for my hair, I just wanted to break it down a little bit more. I just threw it in messy ponytails, little dog. And then what I did was I take a section. It doesn't have to be an inch or whatever. Just take a section. You'll take from the end, you pinch, and then you hold a little piece of it and you push. So you just take some and push. You take some hair, you pinch, and you push. And it just makes it really messy and wild. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this video. There are going to be many more to come. I have a few more ideas for October, and I plan on getting as many out there as I can. I really do enjoy creating a monster and transforming into something completely creepy, but I am going to try and get some pretty makeup looks for you guys that maybe don't like to be dead. I hope that you enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up. Give it a thumbs up if you liked it, and please subscribe if you're not already. Also, share this video with your friends and family. Let me know in the comments down below if there's anything that you want to see. So everything's going to be in the description bar below. There will be discount codes, every product that I used, and a link to get to the site. Still wanted to leave a little positive message for you, even though this is kind of the opposite of positive. So I'm just going to go ahead and say this. I'm going to let you come up with your own image of what this looks like to you. But don't say God has been silent when your Bible has been closed. Till next time, bye.